Hey Gemini, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your end of 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Gemini, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. All right, so the Four of Cups flew out of the deck in the reverse, though. And the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups, lots of cups. You might be dealing with a water sign. Have it in your chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There could be somebody might be feeling like there was a missed opportunity with a relationship and maybe wondering like what happened or what's going to come out of this. Is this going to maybe come back together? There's just a question mark around a relationship that seemed to, well, I guess not go the way someone thought it was going to go. So let's see what is the reading for you, Gemini. Okay. You have the Fool card. We'll see what it is. This could be just leaving baggage behind, looking into jumping into a new chapter. Currently, you have I was going to say the Star card, the Empress. The challenge is the Four of Swords. And you have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I think this is getting back to yourself. But the challenge with the Four of Swords is almost like there's no rest. Or is it that there's a difficulty in healing? We'll see in a second. There's the Two of Cups in the past. On your mind, the Seven of Wands. Boundaries, pushing something away. Your outcome is the Six of Cups. 6 and 2, that's a Four of Cups, which jumped out before. We'll see. So let's see first what happened in the past. Why is the Two of Cups here? What happened in the past? The Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, so in the past, there might have been a situation that somebody regretted. I feel like somebody is missing the relationship. Three of Cups, Ten of Swords. Either there might have been some sort of coming back together that just did not pan out well with that Ten of Swords because of someone's maybe erratic behavior, doing things without thinking. Knight of Swords. For some, there could have been a third-party situation that really, well, someone felt really betrayed, and rightfully so. And for some, I also get this Three of Cups as a lifestyle thing. Because I get the sense with this Knight of Swords, this very, like, doing something without thinking type of energy. So let's take a look at this Queen of Cups. Why is that here? Could be a self-love thing, like taking care of yourself emotionally. I also feel like your heart was open. Lots of feminine energy here, so this could be for feminine Gemini. Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, Cancer energy, King of Pentacles. Yeah, I get this, and Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I get this more of an energy of just taking care of myself, relying on myself, providing for myself, basically. For some of you, you might have found someone else who you feel taken care of, hence why your current energy might be the Empress. I get this is more of a self thing. Let's see why the Empress is here. Wheel of Fortune, Moon, Judgment. So I don't know if this is you. If you are completely done, Page of Swords at the bottom, if you are completely done and over with something, you could be very curious as to what's going to happen next. What is my next opportunity? Maybe you're feeling aligned with yourself. Some of you, I do get the sense of maybe even secretly wanting a reconciliation with the Judgment card. I don't know, you tell me. So what's the challenge with this Four of Swords? Why is that here? You know what I just got? Kind of like the storyline of when you detach from someone and then you just start to focus on yourself. You feel better about yourself. You're doing things for yourself. You're taking care of yourself, basically, right? But then deep down, there's still this idea of like, there's still an uncomfortable feeling of, well, I hope that this person sees the changes that I've made. Or, because I get a watching energy, and I don't know if this is you watching them and being like, hey, are you looking at me? Look at the changes that I've made. Or if this is them watching you and like, wow, look at the changes they've made. Four of Swords, why is that the challenge? Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's what I kind of get. Could be an Aries, Sag, Leo, High Priestess at the bottom. For some of you that, because this is a lot of movement. This is a lot of, I'm going to communicate, or I'm going to take action. I'm going to move towards what I want. I also get that if you have detached from someone, whether it's like actual breakup or emotional detachment, I also get the sense of this lingering thought of like, why do they think that they could do whatever they want? Because King of Wands, Nine of Cups could also be that. Someone who's just looking out for themselves, doing whatever, you know, kind of like having their cake and eat it too. I feel like this is an energy of also of not being able to just fully rest. And I don't even know if this is you. This could be the other person, that somebody doesn't feel at ease. Let's see why the Seven of Wands is on your mind. I get a not sitting still. Not sitting still. I want this opportunity, or I want this chance, or I get like an optimistic thing here. So for the Seven of Wands, you have the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, Hanged Man at the bottom. You might be thinking of what you're going to do if this person approaches you. Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, there's a Two of Wands there. That's about making a decision, what your plan is, what what it's going to be like in the future, like being prepared for that. And Seven of Wands is pushing away. But there is, I get a sense of teeter-totter as well. For some of you, this is pushing away your own thoughts. Like, I don't even want to think about that. What is the Six of Cups? Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. There's the Page of Swords, Three of Swords. Somebody is hurt. I also feel like someone is missing the connection, missing the attention, missing the good times. And I almost get a sense of a mirroring thing. Or they're the ones that are like, look at me, look at me. Why is the Fool card here? Why is the Fool card here? Lovers, that's Gemini. Death, Scorpio, Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups again. At the bottom of the deck. I don't know, you tell me if I'm wrong, but I get the overall energy is I'm too tired of dealing with this. But on the other side, the Nine of Wands does represent perseverance. Could be a water sign. Oh, there's the King of Cups. And I already said that with the Queen of Cups. Tired, emotionally tired, physically tired. But it means also perseverance. So there might be a possibility for a comeback around. Five of Swords, the Temperance, the Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, it's like, it feels like someone knows what they did. Five of Swords is lack of trust. It's someone following their own agenda. I don't care who gets hurt. Type of energy. It's feeling defeated. But the Temperance is a healing energy. It's also being patient and things beginning to manifest. Seven of Pentacles is about an investment. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups. Maybe even wondering, how do I approach this? How do I talk to Gemini? There is a lot of, I feel like, internal struggle as well as, I would say spiritual struggle, but it just, all of it feels kind of like internal. Like inside is way different than what's presented outside. I just get the sense of like, it is what it is. I just strongly feel that there is a feminine energy that is like, it is what it is. I'm done. I am done. I know my worth. I want better. I also get a sense of kind of like being proud that I can, I'm being mature about this, or that I can hold back. I didn't think I was going to be as strong, is what I'm getting. There is something about you that has changed. Hey, Britt. There's something about you that has changed that I feel like this person has recognized that. Their eye is still on you. They want to move this forward. Are you doing like playing hard to get type of thing? Or is this, I think this is you just legit, I gotta focus on like something that's actually valuable in my life, or something that's actually progressive, whether it's myself, my health, my emotional well-being, or things that actually, you know, pour into my cup, whether it's me pouring into myself, whether it's other things pouring into that. I can't constantly be dealing with something that's depleting it or juggling it. Oof. Lots of new opportunities here. You have Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Someone is being quiet and waiting. For some of you, there's a new job opportunity coming, or a new position, or something different changes with work. I also feel a sense of seeing things clearly. Some of you have changed how you view something, or how you believe in something. I get a sense of like changing how you are doing something. This is not the behavior that I used to do before. Oh, it's a shock. Oh, well. Oh, well. I think you're going to see, if you even care, I think you're going to see that someone is waiting for you. Someone is still watching. Someone is still wanting to give to this. What is the rebel? Actually, you know what? Let's see what the hidden truth says, even though I wasn't really using this for this. I get you standing your ground with something. Finding out the truth crushed me. I wish I could share my good news with you. You speak to me through music. You and I were too young. There might have been an age difference, but I always take this card as more of like a maturity difference. Something just didn't match up. You speak to me through music. I don't know, maybe you guys had a song together or listened to music, or someone here is really into music. I mean, but then again, who isn't, really, right? I wish I could share my good news with you. For some of you, this is you. You may even be feeling very proud of yourself. For some of you, you've found someone new, and that's the news that you want to share. Doesn't have to be, but let's see what your advice is. What is the advice for Gemini? You have 2 cards, discovery and impatience. And let's take the Bad Words Oracle deck. The Rebel deck. Let's see, what does Gemini need to hear? What is the tough love for Gemini? Detox. Drink a smoothie. Unfriend that a-hole. And throw some shit out. I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. Then you have the lightning bolt. Figure shit out on your own. Getting rid of some stuff and then figuring out on your own. So you know how I said that there's some sort of belief that you changed? I think that has to do with that. So maybe doing things differently now with a newfound you type of thing. So let's read your oracle cards. So you have discovery. I am more than I think I am. Life is easy for young Pink when he takes his gifts for granted until one day he loses Petunia, the love of his life, forcing him on an inner journey. I think Sagittarius got this for the last reading I did for them. He works hard on himself, hoping for another chance that doesn't come. In desperation, he consults Sky God and learns that Petunia is incapable of receiving love. Pink recognizes that Petunia's role in his life has been to expand his capacity to love. Are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. Am I happy in this situation? How is it benefiting me? The healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. Keywords: uplift, journey, commitment, leaving the past behind, a readiness for a new adventure, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, a new level of self-care. Wow, wow, wee, wah. Let's keep going. In the past, you may not have been fully prepared to face facts. Be willing to take the journey regardless of the outcome. It will prove rewarding. Get ready to carry a commitment through to completion. So for some of you, there might be a bit of wanting to rush with something. I don't know. I don't necessarily feel like that's you, but I mean, that could resonate. Because you also have the card of impatience. And for some of you, so what I said to Sag with this card was that sometimes the best lesson for another person, it's like, you know how sometimes we can care about someone so much that we want to fix things for them? But sometimes the best lesson is to not fix things for them so they can do it on their own. And perhaps losing something was a big lesson for someone. I feel like something is going to move in your direction. There's something new. Something new. Or a couple of new things, because I think all the aces showed up for you. And you know, like you sense that things are turning around, that something is happening, but you don't see necessarily what that is, because the moon card is here following, and then it's the judgment card. The resurrection, the rising of the phoenix, the opportunity, the second chance, yeah. All right, impatience. Take it as it resonates. Doesn't have to be about a relationship, but I tend to read it as a love relationship. If I don't take care of it, it'll never happen. Not necessarily. Ethan grows impatient waiting for dawn, so he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see his handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go. But Ethan is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, dawn has come, and the radiant light in the sky is blocked only by his used moon. Now's not the time to make a rush decision. You have made your needs known, now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you're hasty. Am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? Just wait and see with this card. Keywords: unfolding, revelation, success, scarcity thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, success through patience. Hold on, there's a little bit more and then I'm done with the reading. Your desire to create may overpower the necessity of aligning with divine timing. The time to shine will come. Move with the energy and not in front of it. Being present has its own reward. I just feel such a great sense of something new is happening for you. And I know you feel it, but you just don't see what it is yet. And it could be this wanting to rush towards it and whatever. And maybe there's a bit of conflicting energy of, I don't want to deal with whatever's happening right now. I want this instead. But the energy is, hold on. You're having a hard time staying still. So, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. If it resonated, thanks, Britt. Let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.